Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Equestria. I am your DM and host, Lord Lucan. Starting from right to left, Brighthorn. Andrew, tell us a little bit about yourself and who are you playing as? Oh, yeah, he's away from the computer.
Yeah, he had to step out a little.
Yep, Snow.
Oh, he'll be back, folks. He'll be back.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and who are you playing as?
Okay. I am Common Divider. I enjoy video games and reading, and a bit new on D&D at all. And I'm playing as Snow Comet, a Pegasus who wanted to be part of the Royal Guards, but unfortunately he didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's traveling around helping those he can. But sadly he got cursed by one of the vassals of this harmony. So now he's hoping to find a way to break the curse.
Dash, tell us a little bit about yourself and who are you playing as?
Playing Lansing Mooker. Lansing Mooker is a writer and explorer, and he's been traveling throughout Equestria for the past year or two, and he ended up meeting this group, and now he's on an adventure to stop all the disharmony and also find new books or friends.
Alright.
Gallo's job is never over.
Can anybody tell me what happened last time? A recap.
Well, if I remember correctly, Snow Comet and Dash crash landed and arrived at the city of I kind of forget the name of it. The city of Anthria, thank you. With one of the delegates. We successfully made our way into the palace, which happened to have a party by Twilight Sparkle herself. Well, she ordered it. And we cut it off for the time being to deliver the important news that they come to talk peace between the cat folks and the diamond dogs. And we did bring up a charge against the demon pig. He is detained, but not arrested, sadly. And right now we're just partying along and waiting for our companions in the other ship to finally land on the city of Anthria.
You have anything else to add?
Nothing.
So the scene opens up, right? The golden domes of the Palace of Cats in Pantheria is bright and shining, and the sun-beating, bone-dry desert. Before you stands several creatures, cat-like folks. You also have a Salarabian with you, who is currently enjoying the festivities that the king and queen have set before you. This is an RP session, which I allow you to interact and discuss things. I, the DM, will sit back and allow you guys to interact. Go ahead and take this forward as the party continues of catfolk continue to dance and party.
Okay.
Alright.
Snow Comet walks up to both the delegate and Lansing, and he asked them, do you two want to explore the city a little while we're here?
Sure. I mean, I need new books anyways, so I was planning on trying to get books in the city, so yeah, sure.
Fizza apologizes and says that I must continue my duties here. There are connections that Salarabia and Pantheria must discuss. I apologize.
Hey, that seems... No, it's fine. We get it.
work of a diplomat is never over.
She smiles at you and nods in agreement.
You think you'll be safe in the palace?
Let's see here. She says, not really. She says the palace is a party place. I don't know what is safe and isn't safe here.
Well... We need to find someone that can watch out for you.
I believe she taps you gently and gestures to the figure sitting in the corner. A strange cloaked figure, just relaxing against the wall, not partying or anything like that. And she says, that right there is a court assassin.
Eh.
And then she gestures at the lizard-like creature over in the corner, and you can see that that is a shovel-snouted drake.
Yeah, they mentioned that it can send messages. Well, deliver them, that is.
She shakes her head no, and she says, I apologize, but you're used to magic. These catfolk don't have magic. All they have is their wits and cunning and dexterity.
That is true. Even though I can't use magic like a unicorn, I still have, well, my own, where it just extends his wings to emphasize on it.
She smiles at you and nods politely.
Unicorn, by your side.
She does not pick up the hint of what you're trying to say.
Oh man. Lansing said, I'm a unicorn. You not realize that?
She says, yes, but what does that have to do with the protection and how I feel in the city?
I can use the dragon form to send a message to Spiker Twilight.
She says, why don't you do that?
Oh damn, my computer's almost dead.
Well, let me describe what I, the DM, am doing is looking into the camera. Why don't you do that?
Oh, now I know what you mean. I have to study this more.
Of course.
She says, apparently we both have many things to do. She smiles politely and gestures for you to enjoy the pleasures of the city.
Alone? Well, if you two are fine with it.
She says, as long as the king, I am inside of the king and queen, I am in known danger, although I do not feel safe.
Okay. Lansing? You're still gonna stick around with the ambassador to keep us safe?
I mean, they're safe with catfolk, right? Because they're in the
You see
kingdom.
the guards, you see the guards that took off the pig in the corner. They're very straight, very stoic. They don't seem to be dancing, unlike the gesture and the house guests.
I'm gonna go to the guards and I'm gonna say, please guard the delegates while we're out.
Roll me a charm.
Okay, now I gotta do charm now. Alright. Hold on, I gotta, oh shit, I'm out of here. The character.
It's a roll-off. They seem hesitant.
Oh my.
I'm gonna help Lance.
No need. He rolled an 8. They said, we shall. Those who are under Pantheria's protection shall fall under ours. Be careful if you
Thank
venture
you
from this
so much.
palace. We cannot protect you out there.
What do you mean by that?
Our duty is to serve the king and queen. We are
Oh,
royal
right,
guards.
right. Is there-
We are not common guards, as you will find out there.
Now
Is there anything? Is there before we go? Is there any tips and such that we need to know about the town?
So keep an eye on your wallets.
Snow kind of gave the clove figures and nods, feeling a little, a bit of nostalgia that the was as well.
Lansing is gonna get some string and tie his saddle back shut and block them blows.
So it's very fairly common knowledge that the cat folk are very dexterous and very charming, and they're very adaptive rogues, right?
Of course. No comment. Look back to the ambassador, giving her a nod and showing that the guards will protect her.
She smiles politely at you and nods.
Right. Shall we explore the city, Lansing?
Yeah.
That's where,
Outside the gates, you see a familiar figure who is still sad and depressed. Kepper.
Oh, yeah. A little, tour guide.
As you guys recall, you requested that the king and queen assign Kepper as the ambassador of Pantheria. He did not seem to be happy with this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about that little, cat folk right there.
You're
My bad.
not quite down the stairs.
My bad.
You're not quite down the stairs. That's
My
somebody
bad.
else. Yep, that's somebody else. Capper is this critter right here. You guys assigned him the position of ambassador, and you guys quickly discovered that he is indebted to the spirit of disharmony, known as greed, and he's in debt quite a bit.
No comment, just kind of tapped on the soldier and just simply said, "Remember, we have a way to, well, befriend both the Diamond Dogs and the Cat Folk."
I wish I had your faith. I wish I had the dog eyes diamond.
Out of character, which I have.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Well, yeah.
No comment, just shrugs at him and simply said, "It's not faith, my friend. It's simply, well, that's what we ponies do. When all hope seems lost, we always find a way to pull ourselves to victory. Every time."
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, sorry.
He shrugs and plays it off. He goes back to his brooding.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as he failed to cheer him up a little, Snow kind of walks down towards the stairs.
Down the stairs, you see what appears to be a hot air balloon. A balloon specifically designed for a princess that you are aware of. You see two giant lion-like statues guarding the palace. And you see what appears to be, let's see here, Ziggy, the urchin, who seems to be all pleased and eager that you're coming back down. He's like, "Hi, guys. You guys ready to see the town?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
"Follow me. I'll show you fine cat time." He leads you down the square, which is the Grand Bazaar of Pantheria. You see all sorts of items, common and magical. Are you looking for anything specific in regards to items here?
Any spell books or any rare books around the shop?
Give me a luck roll.
Oh, I need a
These
look.
items are available to purchase, of course, except for the unique items and magical. So
Match.
it's 1D100.
1D100. Oh,
Correct.
so-
Good
okay.
luck.
Oh, you're telling me good luck with that.
Yeah. So if there's any books of rare nature,
To the 8.
those
Great.
that you don't see any books of renown or of great power. They all seem fairly common, like kids' stories and common cat folklore, desert survival guides, fairly common stuff.
Did you
No,
say
it's-
Desert Survival Guides?
Yeah.
Is that?
Mhm.
I actually want to get that because that seems really important.
That is true.
How much is it?
Give me a second here. There's an actual price for books.
Still have my I still have 106 bits.
It'll be 10 bits for books.
Okay, I'm gonna. All right, I pay 10 bits for that.
Excellent. Obtain a desert survival guide of the Bone Dry Desert.
Snow Comet is also looking around, seeing if they can find any stores that had weapons and armor.
I can't
Oh.
spell fucking survival.
So roll 2 separate rolls. The first one will be for weapons. The next one will be for armor.
D100s, right?
Yep, D100s. Okay. So the cat folk are different, right? They have no weapons for sale, but they do have armor.
Might as well take a look around.
This is very light armor, leather. Nothing unique, nothing metal. Cats prefer the slick design that leather offers and the clean nature of it compared to, say, the diamond dogs who prefer the metal.
Is there anything for ponies or Pegasi like myself?
Give me a luck roll.
A luck?
Yep.
Is that another
D100.
D100?
Yep, good luck. Unfortunately, no. There's nothing in Pegasus form, right? Nothing currently being sold for there. It's mostly all catfolk design.
What's back?
Oh, Athena's
welcome
back.
Welcome back.
He is a little muted, so...
The armistice apologize.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I figured that it was a long shot.
You know, the fan in the background.
Yeah.
Tina.
I know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I will admit, Snow decided to comment on saying, I will admit, this does look pretty well made. Well, as well made compared to the Royal Guards back in Equestria.
Izzy smiles at you and says, there are other places that you could get unique items. This is just the Grand Bazaar.
Oh?
Are you talking about the black market?
Izzy smiles and says nothing.
Oh,
Hmm.
of course. Not gonna say anything about that.
That would be illegal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Oh, right. Yeah, it doesn't exist. I forgot.
well,
Lies.
what kind of place is it that has these unique items?
Oh, I don't know what they got. Buyers and sellers come and go. It's usually not a friendly place for outsiders, if you know what I mean.
No.
Of course.
Could you take us there?
If it existed, I could for a price, of course.
Oh, well.
There are risks involved, as you understand.
Hmm.
And I am not responsible for you. Just
I
getting
get
you
it.
there is my job. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We'll think about it.
How much is it, though? How much?
Roll me a charm.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do this again. Alright. Do you want to assist me on here?
It's not bad.
Yeah, might as well. I'm assisting him.
Do I get an upgrade, or does
Yes, you do get an upgrade, yes. Have to beat my 5.
he?
You did crit. Oh,
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
awesome. Okay. Tell me how the power of friendship, from swindling you. Tell me how the power of friendship saves you from this.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, you know that the whole entire Equestria is undergoing a few bad things, so we probably don't have the money for all. We don't have enough money, and we need supplies and such, like really good, decent supplies.
Says it'd be the Grand Bazaar. That's what you're looking for. If you're looking for cheap, good things, the things that I'm offering is far more expensive. Things that you can't find here on the common market, if you understand.
We do, yes.
And you still want to go. It's very dangerous.
Well, to be honest, we're kind of used to dangerous places at this point.
He shrugs and he says there'll be 2 bits.
That's it. Okay. I'm gonna give him 2 bits.
Mark it off. Izzy takes you down the winding streets, right? He says the Grand Bazaar, the black market doesn't open until nightfall.
Of course.
It is the black market for a reason.
Well, then we'll have to wait till nightfall comes.
Is that what you guys are going to do?
No, we're going to keep on exploring a little while longer.
Actually, do you know, like, any other, shop districts that have good, decent prices that are, quote-unquote, illegal?
It sounds like illegal. I mean, that's the black market, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no, wait, I need to rephrase that.
It's like, I'm literally taking you to the illegal spot.
Items that are
Legal?
illegal to, like, yes.
Legally obtained. Okay. He rolled a 2. He's like, the Grand Bazaar right here where we're at. It's taking place in the day.
Eh.
It's like,
Actually, those...
not sure what you're asking.
Don't come and thought of a location and thought, does the city have a barracks or anything like that?
You're talking about the barracks for the guards or for the King Guard?
For the guards.
Oh yeah, there's barracks and stuff like that. There's like little garrison outposts and stuff. There is no wall. The desert is their defense.
What's the desert their defense?
Might not be the best defense in the world, so it can work on most folks, but still has some weaknesses.
Some creatures or kings do have their strategies in different biomes or their land.
that kind of reminded Snow Comet of something. He just simply rolled his eyes and groaned. Don't get me started on that.
The strategy is key.
It's
And
not
also,
that, it's kings with their own strategy. Sometimes they work, but other times it's just completely arrogant, I guess you could call it.
well, do you see the city on fire or any destroyed buildings?
No, but let's say there's an army of Pegasi coming up. We control the weather and the skies. I mean, we don't have to worry about the desert that much. Therefore, we can easily destroy it if we wanted to.
But choose not to.
Nope.
Only if
Because
Right.
the... True, but that's because the commander is coward at times.
maybe it's because they don't want to see their troops hurt.
Oh. But just memories back when I was training to be a royal guard. It's something that will haunt me and will probably bite me in the flanks one of these days.
You know, I dealt with a lot, like temples. I dealt with monsters and such. And trust me, those things are far worse than guards, and they're vicious.
Oh, really? Oh, please. I doubt that you can even last against my former OC, commanding officer.
Maybe bright spells and the skill set, my smarts, maybe a slight chance, 50-50.
Well, good luck with Captain Armor then. I wish you the best of luck.
He winks to him. I'm like, sure thing.
Snow
So we're
kinda-
heading back.
Yeah, we might as well head back for now.
Where are you heading back to?
We're heading back to the short person.
The palace.
Okay.
Oh,
Not much.
I thought we were gonna head back to the district. I mean, there's still stuff to explore, and yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought that...
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Wait, also, how many bits do you have? By the way, I mean, yeah.
Hold on, let me take a look. What's my equipment? I think maybe, about 35 bits?
Only 35.
35 bits. Okay.
What are you gonna buy with that? Wow.
I have 9.
Hey.
And you guys are going to go to the black market with that.
Anything to sell that you don't need.
There's one thing that Snow Comet thought about. Is there any place that sells arrows?
Let's see here. The weapons store is not available to you, unfortunately.
That sucks. Oof. That's like ooperoonies.
You're fairly confident that, once again, Pantheria is getting geared up for war. But unlike the Diamond Dogs, they are out of weapons, right?
Out of weapons?
Yeah.
How are
People
they going
can't
to
purchase weapons off the street. They're all sold out.
They get to make. Shit. Actually, can I sell the storm guard shield I found?
Oh, who are you bringing this to? Let's see.
This is some like old, right, from like in the fucking past, right?
No, it's a modern standard issue Stormguard shield.
Okay, so
that reflects magical.
I'm trying. Okay, so I'm trying to look for someone that sell or maybe sell like armor, or someone that like gets like rare, not rare, but like magical items or something, or something like that.
So Izzy leads you back to the weapons or the armor smiths, right? The armor smiths look at it and say, like, we don't need any of that iron. We work on leather.
Okay, where can I sell this at?
They say probably sell it to a Diamond Dog. Or one of those
Very
storm
help-
guards across the sea.
Very helpful.
Our folks don't fight with the shields.
Well, not using fights. We more like use it to collect or something like that.
I'm sorry, I don't think you understand what we do here. Ours is a political fight. Those who wear armor and weapons are generally seen and frowned upon, right?
Okay,
We prefer
I'm trying
diplomacy
to.
and poisons, not straight up toe-to-toe
Basically,
fights.
this is a demilitarized zone where any weapons, armor, or anything that's shown as aggression will be viewed ill will.
Correct.
Yeah, I had a feeling of that.
A cut with a tongue is more deadly than any sword cut.
So I guess this is. I can't sell this. Oh, okay.
They're like
Silencing.
armor smith, right? An old cat's like scratching his like beard, right? And he says, you guys don't know too much about our history, do you?
Well, not really. We just got here.
Well, you see, when the Storm King and his grand army showed up, we tried to pay him off. However, he burnt down the city. And that's when we fled into the sands around us. Set traps and ambushes and struck where we could. And eventually the storm guards became too thin and couldn't hold the city no longer, and we retook Pantheria.
Basically, y'all use more defensive tactics.
Hit and run, sand traps, stealth, sneaking, yep. They don't fight in open warfare. They do guerrilla tactics. So a shield would be seen as encumbersome to these people's fighting style.
Snow would roll his eyes and said, Signing Armor would love this.
There's your history lessons for the day. Now are you going to buy some leather or not? Get out of my face.
Well, considering that
How
you
much-
have nothing.
How much is the paper? How much?
Remember that the armor doesn't fit you, right? So it doesn't fit you properly.
Right.
But it is like normal light barding, so it's 100 bits.
That's a lot.
You guys have magical items you could sell.
Well, he did say that this guy did say that no magical items was worth a penny to him.
No, if I sell one of my magical items, I feel like they're really important.
He chuckles and says, you realize that poisons and daggers are more deadly than any army.
Trust me, my friend. There's
Wait.
far more dangerous things out there.
Not in this city, he laughs. Ha 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 ha. If you ain't buying anything, move along, ponies. I've got customers. Willing paying customers. Move along.
Might as well, Lansing.
Yeah, I know. Wait, does that mean they sell poisons, right?
Poisons?
Is that what he's trying to say?
I kind of think it's more implied that daggers and poisons are common here that we would like.
I think that's when your eyes widen and you see like an alchemist shop, right? Poison herbs and everything else in between. You can see it like right there, like an actual open market of selling poisons and alchemy treatments and all types of bandages, right?
Okay, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull out the book about flowers because I have like a few flowers in the story, so I kind of want to see if either the desert flowers that we got,
sure,
that we picked up, or can be used in like as poisons or anything like that.
Yep. As a matter of fact, you've already identified them. Yes, you do know that some of the items that you have picked up are poison. You also know that some of them are used for survival. You can eat some of it.
Huh.
And then you also know that one is a pony bomb and doesn't count as a pony bomb.
So now kind of had a thought and ask Ziggy, hey, is there any place where there's magic?
Where there's what?
Magic, like sorcery, stuff like that.
As he like scratches his head and he's like, the black marketplace sells that stuff. Most cat folks use their wit. Magic is not seen because it doesn't come natural to us. It's seen as a third or fourth defense, not as a primary.
Huh, interesting.
So there's no, let's say, doctors or anything like that that uses magic?
I didn't say that. I said that there's like alchemists among our people, but there's no like magic users like a mage or a wizard or unicorns.
I'm gonna try for.
You see, we have to take other creatures and cut them up, and then we can make magical items.
Ew. Well, is there any places that specialize in curses and whatnot?
Come on, Izzy, you got anything? He's like, yeah, I can take you to the place.
Hey, before you go, do you have those desert flowers or any plant related items?
I don't know. Did you pick any of them up? Says Izzy.
No.
Oh, okay. But I do have a sage.
Is that it?
Delicious.
Is that it?
Pretty sure I did pick up a sage on one of our sessions.
So that's the only plant item you got, because I can go to the alchemist and I can sell the desert flower that I have and some other sage that we got.
Well, alright. And Snow just hands Lansing his one sage.
Are you stepping inside the poison shop?
Yes, I'm stepping inside the alchemist.
An old cat lady stares at you and says, "What can I do for you now?"
I actually do have desert flowers and cheese seeds to sell.
Oh, let's have a look, see what you got. Go ahead and place it into the dice roller. What herbs and stuff you have?
So I place the 4 cheese
The
sage.
name and quality. Yep, quantity you have.
Yeah. I put the desert. I have 5. I put 5 desert flowers, and 4 chia sage on the counter.
She says, "Do you know what these are?"
Yeah, I do. I actually have a book about them actually that I read over and over again. So yes, I do.
Did you write them down?
Are you telling me that they actually have a name, a character? Are you telling me that?
Yes, to be clear, yes.
Can I remember in my book what?
Sure, yeah, you can. Go ahead and roll me a character's mind to see if they can recall this knowledge.
Oh my god.
Because the player might forget, but the character might not, right? Come on, one. I forget everything. There you go.
I heard you what you were saying.
So a good thing that Wick remembers, right? So you guys have come across the prickly pear cactus. These flat green pads are a good source of food in many regions. This is what you come across once.
So wait, only
the sage that you were talking about is Cheyenne sage. This is the stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah.
You also came across poisons. Did you collect any poisons?
I gotta check in my inventory real quick. I gotta see if I did or not.
I should make you roll for this one too.
Got a 1 from that last time. Let me see.
See if Wick remembers the poisons. That's the important ones.
Oh, to the flowers that I already got. I'm talking about the poisons that. Hold on. I'm really confused. Repeat what you were saying again.
So roll me another mind, just see if you can recall what the poisons are.
Right.
Delicious. These poisons taste the best. They're the sweetest. Oh, yeah, you remember this. Remember that tour? There we go. And then the last one that you came across was the nightshade. Silverleaf nightshade. These are the plants you came across while your travels in the desert.
Indigestion to silverleaf and nightshade has been. Are you fucking kidding me?
Now again, lads, do you know what these are for?
Yeah. Yes, I actually do.
Really? What do you want me to do with these? So to be clear, you've literally been storing your food, right? The prickly pear and the chaya sage with the deadly drugs, datura and silver leaf nightshade.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, repeat that again. I'm so sorry.
So you've been storing your items together, and you present it to the alchemist, right? Who instantly recognizes the items, right? So you have common food with poisons. She's like asking you. She says, "Do you know what these are?" And what you're asking of me?
Asking if I can sell them.
Oh, you're here to sell them. Oh, okay. Oh, indeed. Okay, yes. Give me a second here. For the first one. Second one. Third one. She says, yes, for the prickly pear cactus, I'll give you 5 bits for him.
Okay.
For the sage, I will give you 12 bits. It's a rare delicacy here in the Bone Dry Desert. We don't get much sage here. You must have come from the north. They get more moisture than we do.
Yeah, we actually did. We just we had a hard travel time and such. It was very.
She says, the datura we don't want here. And she says, I'll get rid of the nightshade for you if you don't want it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
She takes it and throws it in the trash.
Oh.
You don't want to be mistaking that, lad, as edibles.
Trust me, I read before almost trying to eat it. I almost.
The old cat lady smiles at you and says, "Is there anything else, lads?"
I do at some of the builds or potions that you.
This is an alchemist shop, so you do see an assortment of rarities and items here.
Yeah.
No Comic-Con is scoffed and said, don't suppose you have anything for rage, do you?
For what?
Rage, you know, anger.
Give me a second. Rage, you say? She says, not very common here. But I could give you a sleeping draft of some sort if you're having nightmares.
Sleeping draft?
Aye, something to ease the anger in your heart. A good night's sleep.
Snow kind of raised an eyebrow and simply said, how does sleep even well?
She shrugs and replies, not understanding what it is you're asking for.
Trying to say is that sometimes creatures of poisons normally either night terrors or some of the dreams they get really angry. So she's trying to give you something to basically calm you down, ease your anger in your heart. So rest.
Well, if it can keep me from becoming that thing, I might as well give it a shot.
She nods and says, indeed, it's a common draft. It'll cost you 14 bits.
14 bits?
Indeed, yes. This is a draft. A concoction of my own making. You'll sleep like the dead. Promise you.
Yeah. Don't think this will kill me, right?
Depends on how much you take.
Ugh.
She says very, very clearly, make sure you take the prescribed amount.
Well, what's the amount to take?
I think she tells you some sort of milligrams or some crap like that. I don't know medicine that well, so I can't give an appropriate amount.
Oh no, I'll keep track of that.
Snow reluctantly placed his bits on the counter and said, "Fine, I'll take them."
Okay. So you obtain this herbal ribbon tea that gives you a night's rest. Sleep like the dead.
I'll just put down sleep potion. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, may I ask you something? Do you actually sell any books on potions or anything like that, or?
Oh, you're looking to be an apprentice there, Pony.
Sorta, yes.
I could take you on.
Lansing here is protecting the ambassador that arrived here. He just wanted to learn more about the potions in general. Maybe you have a book on it.
How long are you going to stay?
What to say, really? We're just waiting for our friends to get here.
Yeah, we kind of had a little issue. We split apart, and we don't know when they're going to come back.
Is this where we get a cutscene? Where we go over to them?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, alright.
Well, we have been waiting a little while.
Well, yeah, I didn't know you guys would show up.
Sorry.
Not a problem. It's been interesting listening to the shopping experiences. That poisoner sounds quite amusing.
The old cat lady.
Yes.
Think about if you want to become her apprentice or not.
Well.
We head over, right? Across the desert, 3 days away, cruising along at a gimping pace, we have the Dark Horizon. Where are you guys currently at? There are currently 3 levels of the Dark Horizon. Where are you guys at?
Enjoying the breeze up on the top deck there.
Excellent.
Same.
And I'm keeping the steel boots or the magnetic boots on, just in case it decides to flip suddenly.
Do you think about it?
Well, I think about not having it happen.
Okay.
Because I really don't want that. And I should have control over the ship, but I'm not entirely sure.
I believe this is the sun is beginning to set, right? And we see Hakim sitting above deck, kind of watching the sunset. He's like, this reminds me of Saudi Arabia, my home country.
I have amazing sunsets there as well.
I wish Fizza was here to witness it.
I wish Fizza was here also, then we'd know you were both safe.
He nods in agreement. You think they made it?
I do. Resourceful individuals. They took off at quite a high speed, and there was nothing left to chase them after we waylaid the pirates here.
I wish I could share your optimism. I think he goes and stares off into the distance, right?
Yeah. Well, we learned anything else about the ship while we've been poking around here?
So this is an RP session, right? And I'll tell you guys what I told them. It's I am going to sit back and relax, just be a kicker off, and then you guys can interact and RP how you'd like to. On the ship currently, there is still the captain of the ship. There's still the storm guards. There's still Hakim. Other than that, you guys will have 3 encounters per day as you approach the city.
Jeez, that's a busy day.
Well, 1 per day. There's 3 days.
Oh, okay.
And stuff might not even happen. So.
Well, it may not, but 9 sounded like a lot.
Yeah, that is.
Alright, well, what should we be doing?
So this is an RP session that I'm allowing you guys to interact with one another. And this is a good time to share your backstories and goals and future agendas, something to discuss amongst yourselves as I take a backseat and you guys progress forward, heading west on the dark horizon.
Do we have any kind of communications equipment?
Do ya?
Well, that's the question. I really don't know.
Let's
Have
see.
we found any?
Wait, the
Do ya?
yeah, the purple crystal.
And the broken
Okay.
one.
Well, we may want to put that to use then. We're coming up on what is a known pirate vessel on the city, so if we get a hold of somebody ahead of time, it might be better. So we may want to try and make use of that, I think.
Also, out of character, don't they also have the broken unicorn that we got from that?
So we've
I
established.
thought somebody broke that.
So no, that hasn't been broken. We've established that the purple crystal is currently on the black horizon, right? Dark horizon. That's the only artifact that has currently been located, right? Amongst the party.
Yeah, wait, is it because I have it, right?
You used it.
Oh, they used it.
To
they
be clear,
have it.
Fabio used it.
So they have it.
Yes.
Okay.
And there can't be duplicates of items, so
Right,
That was-
that's true.
once it's established in a place, that's where it's at, right?
Right.
And I was just curious because back in episode, it was quite a long time ago, but we encountered that rat that we were escorting with Diamond Tiara. He mentioned that he gave us a unicorn horn that he used to communicate with the pirate. So I was just wondering if they have it.
I mean, whoever
So anyway-
uses it, right? Whoever uses it.
Let's put that crystal to use and try and contact someone.
Okay, hey.
Who's falling asleep?
Well, I think that I'm actually unsure. If I fall asleep, does the ship just kind of keep going?
Well, given that this is gonna take multiple days, we're gonna have to find out eventually.
Well, I'd like to get started now and get that resolved as soon as possible. We may have to think of other things if this doesn't work, so more time is better.
Okay.
No, I was just wondering what happens when I go to sleep in terms of the ship's operation. So I guess we could find out.
Well, I think unless the previous captain would have had to have slept in it before.
Almost certainly, and the ship continued to function, but how? What did it do? And did he have somebody else keeping an eye out? I just don't know. So I'm going to take a nap, and I'm going to let you see what happens. And if things start to fall apart, you're going to need to wake me.
Okay, where are we gonna do? Who the is up here on deck, or should we all get below?
Well, I think we should go to the mid decks.
Okay. Hey. Keep him down here as well.
Hakim says that he'll stay above deck watching the sunset.
Hopkins can do as he pleases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we don't know. Or if something happens to the ship, I apologize in advance.
Well, yeah. Gotta take these chances at some point. Going without sleep for days at a time would be very bad, I think, so.
So who's testing? Who's doing what?
So I'm going to take a little nap and see if we can contact someone. And
Are you using the crystal to sleep?
yes.
Excellent. What's Brighthorn doing?
I pay attention and see if I notice anything off with Pinnacle. What's
Sure.
up?
I mean, how are you doing this?
I look I walk around where or any I walk around Pinnacle and see if anything see if if there's any unusual movement.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a mind as you're like looking around. Everything seems normal.
Okay.
Pinnacle, how are you holding the crystal?
I'm going to hold the crystal in my left hoof.
Are you like laying down and sleeping right next to it?
Well, given that there's no bed, sure, we'll kind of do that. Maybe the crew bunk's still available, so I'll use one of those.
Okay. So you attempt to fall asleep. What's the last thing you see?
Oh, the gentle rocking of the lighting fixture as the ship bobs along.
As like the ship is like creaking back and forth and rolling, right? And you can feel your eyes becoming heavy and heavy, right? As soon as you close your eyes, you see a creature staring right at you.
Oh, okay. What does this creature look like?
Have you forgotten me?
I have not. Believe me, it's been fairly heavy on my mind.
Yes. Yes. Why do you continue to waken me? Again and again. Have you forgotten that greed can see as much as I can, as much as he can see through me? He knows now. He knows that you now control the Dark Horizon.
That's a problem.
Yes. It is.
What would you suggest?
I am merely a passenger in this journey. Yet you continue to provoke me. Why?
How am I provoking you?
That crystal links you to the real world.
Hey, I'll be right back. Something to do with me.
Yeah, so I should not use the crystal, is what you are saying?
None of your companions should in your presence. Remember that I am bound to you, and you are bound to me.
Yes, I know. All right. I shall awaken and avoid using the crystal.
Before you do, know that Twilight Sparkle has given in to greed. Awake,
Given greed what?
awaken.
Okay, I shall wake up.
Pinnacle, what did you find out?
Well, I learned that we really shouldn't be using this crystal. It is apparently tied to greed somehow and is providing information to the other end in ways that we really don't want. Greed knows more than we ought to have told.
So, there goes that idea of contacting our friends.
Indeed, we'll have to think of some other way to communicate our good intentions when we sail into town.
Just to be clear, you might want to reread the artifact you currently hold. Hint, hint.
Yes, I think I really do need to. I'm a little confused, so... Where are you? Large purple crystal. Here we go. And apparently Twilight Sparkle is in league with greed somehow.
So, no doubt it's probably taken over her, or the same way Despair probably has.
Entirely possible. But it means that it's getting worse. That Equestria is now beset by more than one element of disharmony. Spelling.
Although I'm probably not remembering this correctly, but greed and despair are not on friendly terms with each other.
No, they certainly aren't. Near as I can tell, greed isn't on friendly terms with itself. But anyway. We need to...
Elements of disharmony. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, we'll continue at best pace to our destination. Did you notice anything weird happen with the ship?
No. Yeah. No. Oh, which probably does confirm. Which probably confirms my theory that you can. Whoever's in control of the slip can do it in their slip, or at least the ship won't fall while the captain is sleeping.
Yeah, no, that's very good. I'll continue on the right direction. Very good. Man, I've gotta think about this one.
Okay, I go back above. I was gonna ask Hakeem if anything happened while I was gone.
I said, roll me a luck dice. Roll me a d20. 13. Actually, we're on the map, yep. Said, no, nothing actually happened. No, we are ready to continue our journey. I see nothing in the horizons. Everything seems to be normal. Just the endless, bone-dry desert and the sands beneath us. Mountains to the south and the peaceful sunset in the distance.
Bone-dry desert.
You may move yourselves 2 spaces, as we did an encounter. Check. Behind you leave 3 massive fallen pyramids. The rubble continues to spew forth smoke and dust. But the curse upon these lands is now over.
Well, yeah, we achieved something there.
Yeah. It makes me wonder. How did the... I'm just thinking aloud on how did the dog's eye diamond get there?
I think that it was taken. It was either by greed or by the Storm King, and was moved out there basically in order to foment a war between the two factions. Wanted the cats and dogs fighting like, well, cats and dogs.
You know that the Storm King is dead, and you know that Greed is currently in Ponyville.
Yes. So we do know these things.
Yeah. Well, maybe not a greed himself, but one of his underlings, maybe?
Yeah. I have my suspicions on that matter. Anyway. But yeah, that was taken and placed in the pyramid, hidden away, while basically throwing blindness across and cursing the entire area to get them to fight each other, so that the invasion of both cities and areas could go forward much more easily. Apparently, there was some difficulty invading the Catlands. It's actually somewhat remarkable how quickly and easily Equestria was conquered, but...
Well, they're not... Well, Equestria is a peaceful place, therefore, they wouldn't have much of a need to have a military.
Well, maybe not much of one. That certainly the military there has proven to be ineffectual many times over. Mostly they depend on single point of failure individuals, so that's obviously why they targeted the princesses first. They are by far the best defense that Equestria has, and with them out of the way it was easy. Which I guess was something that the cats and dogs never had as a problem. They never had single people who were powerful enough that the entire land put all of their faith in just those individuals.
Yeah.
So, Reed is in Ponyville. We're going to the Catlands. I sure was. Do we have any idea? I'll have to ask somebody when we get there. But I'm curious how hard it would be to repair the ship and increase its speed. It would be much easier to get back to Ponyville if we can get it fixed somehow.
I don't think it'd be hard to repair. I think it'd be hard to find. I think the difficulty would be finding someone who has the know-how to repair it.
Well, there's that too. This is going to be a rare thing indeed, but we do know where at least a few people who have some idea would be. We could induce them to do it. Some of the folks in the hold here will probably be capable. Just have to find out what they want.
Assuming any of do either of us know their language?
Do you?
Nobody
I
knows
don't.
it. We checked this before, I think. Nobody
Nobody took
was
Storm
able to.
Gardish?
Nobody speaks Stormguardish that I'm aware of, and unfortunately the Stormguard don't seem to know anything else. Although, if we're back in the area over, let's see, on the western end at some point here heading... Well, no, we're going to be over at Panthera anyway, soon enough. We might stop off at Black Skull Island and see if anybody can translate. They may also have engineers who know more about this technology, since the Storm King was very closely engaged with the folks who live there. Well, this unfortunately will have to wait for a bit.
Looking at the map, no, going to Black Skull Island would be too impractical. All given our current circumstances.
Why?
I'd asked him. First, why are we? Well, remind me. Why do you want to go to Black Skull Island again?
To see if we can find people who can communicate and who know about the operation and repair of this vessel.
And between now and and why do we need to learn that language?
We don't necessarily need to learn it. We need to find anybody who can translate it into Ponish or other common tongues.
Okay, I got it. I thought you were bringing it up so we could understand what the crew is saying. I'm just saying, with that route, it would mean it would still take multiple days of having a language barrier between the crew. And that time could be better spent. And that would take, I'm guessing, 4 days. And in that time, we could just make it to Panthera and get our friend.
We are going to Panthera. I'm saying after we've gotten to Panthera, we're not that far from Black Skull Island. We're directly north of it.
Yeah.
So a hop across the sea might not be out of the question. And if, after we've had some discussion, that's decided something we should try, we may do that. We want to improve our rate of speed for one thing and reliability for another, because we want to use this going forward as a primary means of transportation. I think it beats just about anything else we've tried.
Yeah.
If
Can't argue against that.
Yeah, it will get us back to Ponyville much faster. And we could do several things that should be done as soon as possible.
And I wish Fabio was here to tell you about his dream or his visions.
Yes, that would be fabulous.
Yeah. I don't speak for him.
No, unfortunately. It would be good to learn a number of story and character development elements. And Fabio's just kind of gone on the wrong day, unfortunately.
So what happens that night as we move along across the Bone Dry Desert?
Well, we're going to swap stories with the ambassador here, and after doing that, I think we'll go to bed. I don't know if too much else that's going on of note. Make sure the prisoners are secure and fed. Don't see any reason to be starving people.
Have I ever told you about the... No. Have I ever told you about the desert flower?
I don't think that you have.
The hibiscus. The desert hibiscus.
Interesting.
It's a beautiful flower of my homeland.
And is it like the flowers here?
No. These are harsh. Far more crueler.
Your homeland?
What gives the hibiscus its beauty?
It's temporary. It's temporary nature. It's brief and beautiful.
Yeah.
You must come to my lands and witness at least one blooming. I swear it will change your life.
I would certainly love to do so if we have the chance. After all of this has been resolved, I would happily accompany you to see this remarkable source of life.
Of course, you are welcome to Saddle Arabia whenever you are. Whenever you wish to travel. Come, come.
Okay, we will definitely do that.
Yeah. Okay. Add that on list of things to do. In my
Saddle Arabia.
And how far? Yes, we'll go to Saddle Arabia.
Yep.
We've never been there before. It sounds like
it's
fun.
across the sea. Give me a second here. It's like map of Equestria. Show players.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely on another continent.
Yeah, it's literally an ocean away.
Yeah, that's not so bad. We can get across the ocean somehow.
Yeah, we got an airship.
It is true. Yes, it's very true.
If we really want to get there, we can make it happen.
Come now, tell me some stories of your homeland. You said we were swapping
Well,
stories.
how far north?
Tell me.
How far north have you ever been?
I've been to, what is it, the Crystal Empire.
Crystal Empire.
Haven't been
yes,
to Yakistan, though.
Yakistan. Interesting place. Yaks are an interesting and sometimes confusing people. They're...
I've heard terrible things, terrible rumors coming from there.
Oh, about what?
The dead walking.
That is much worse than I have heard, yes. Is it anything to do with our current predicament?
And what is that?
Oh, the elements of disharmony rising to attack Ponyville, wars being sown between the lands of the deserts, pirate assaults, all kinds of terrible things are going on. Whether they're related, I don't know. I would like to know if perhaps greed has gotten to the land of the Yaks.
I know nothing of all this.
Oh, well. You are in the middle of it, whether you know it or not.
You're mistaken. We are here to sell the differences between the catfolk and diamond dogs.
And why do you think there are differences between the catfolk and the diamond dogs?
Because
they're cats and dogs.
Thank you. Sometimes
yes,
the obvious states itself.
They have historical issues, yes. They don't necessarily get along because of certain personality differences, but this current issue was actually created by the elements of disharmony.
I apologize. I know very little of this. Is this some sort of legend in your culture?
Not just my culture. Are you familiar with the elements of harmony? The ponies?
Yes, I've read books.
Well, as there are elements of harmony, so too are there elements of disharmony. Individuals who embody the spirits of the worst elements of the nature of people.
And where does love come into place?
Well, love would be an element of harmony and one facet of it. One of the more interesting aspects of this is that over time we've seen different elements replicated in different ways by individuals.
That is not what I heard.
No? What have you heard?
I heard the elements of harmony are tied to the pillars of harmony. Or thus tied to the tree of harmony. Love,
yes.
Or the Crystal Empire, is tied to the Crystal Heart.
Well, it is certainly connected. Or the Crystal Heart is one element. part of it, sure. And I guess that princess is a princess of love, perhaps. But that would be outside of this dichotomy that we're focused on here. There may be an element of hate somewhere, I suppose. That I don't know.
I need to write this down. Is this where we get a cutscene back over to the other group?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking we could have a look.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
darn. I didn't get to talk about my homeland. Oh well, we'll get back to it later.
I mean, it's
We still got 2
Well,
days.
it was, you said you wanted to write something down, so I was just waiting for you to finish writing.
He scribbled something down.
Anyway, yeah, we can jump over.
Okay. Back to the group. Night is falling and the sun is setting. Izzy leads you down some dark alleyways onto the open, endless, vast void that is the Bone Dry Desert. You see what appears to be some sort of pony cloaked. She says, "Who are you?"
Through us?
Yeah.
Snow Comet was the first to speak and said, "I am Snow Comet."
You may call me
There's
Tempest.
something I'm... Hold on. Out of character, did I miss something while I was out?
It's
yes.
nightfall right now.
It's nightfall,
Oh.
yeah. My name is
Sorry.
Tempest. I understand that you are looking for something to trade.
Yes.
Hold on.
What is it that you trade in?
A lost powerful artifacts.
Most powerful artifact. May we see them?
Hold on.
Well, what are you looking for?
For me, armor and weapons.
She rummages through her items underneath her cloak. She presents you with a strange black blade.
What's this?
This blade appears unique and powerful. A symbolism of a moon marks both its blade and guard. Perhaps some pony of power could tell you something about it.
Wait. The moon. This looks like... Would you mind if I ask, what is this weapon's name?
She hisses and says, "Don't touch it."
I'm not touching it. I'm just wondering.
Are
what
you
does
here
this
to
weapon
buy
have to-
or to ask questions?
Out of character, can I roll to remember that name, Tempest, that's from somewhere?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll me a mind.
If I... Okay. I got fucking notifications in the way of my character. Hold on. I just came back and I reload, roll 20.
Sure. There's several ponies named Tempest, like Storm and shit like that. Yeah, that's pretty common. You're fairly confident that's
Wait.
not her real name.
Right. Okay.
The cloak
man, if
pony
I-
hisses at you and swats you and says, "Do you have the gold?"
How much?
Roll me a DG20.
Oh, a D20?
Oh yeah, this is some back dealing shit right here.
19.
1,900 bits.
Oh lord. Oh my. Ah.
What if we trade?
Why is it that? Hold on. Why is it that much?
You don't know what this is, do you?
Can I roll mine? See what it is.
Sure.
Or if I
see if you can identify this mysterious blade.
17.
Awesome. You know that this is a moon blade. I'll read it to you. Of all the magical items created in the Knights of the Moon, one of the most prized and jealous guarded is the moon blade. Over the centuries, this blade has faded from the world, their magic lost as the family lines have become extinct. Other blades have vanished when their bearers during great quests. Thus, only a few of these weapons remain. This sword is one of 8 within the world of Equestria, representing the 8 cycles of the moon. A moon blade is passed down from parent to child. The sword chooses its bearer and remains bonded to that person for life. If the bearer dies, another heir may claim the blade. If no worthy heir exists, the sword lies dormant. It functions like a normal longsword until a worthy soul finds it and lays claim to its power. Since you rolled a 17, this is what you know. With the DC of 10, that's the full moon. It's a compass. The wielder can use an action to learn which way is true north. With a 12, you know that this is a beacon. The bearer can use a bonus action to cause this item to shed a bright light within 10-foot radius and a dim light additional 10 feet, or to extinguish the light itself. With a DC 15, you know that this is the quarter moon, the waxing moon. The moon blade scores a critical success on a 19 or 20. Must be using the moon blade whenever this is activated. And you do not know what the last thing it does.
Oh, that. Lane's gonna adjust his glasses and just gasp. There's no way. That's. He's having a hard time struggling to say it.
No comment just said, what if we traded with another equal value to it?
What do you have?
Well, I have a black sealed, one that has magic resistance.
She says no. I need more than that.
Snow Comet, do you not know what that is?
Then, no. Mind if you tell me?
It's the moon blade.
Moonblade. Wait. I heard of that before. I might be mistaken because it's family matters.
You're fairly confident this is Princess Luna forged this sword.
Oh shit!
One
Well,
of
that's why
8.
it's so. This is one of 8 of these swords that Luna.
To take up this sword would make you a champion of hers.
Okay.
Assuming that the blade accepts you.
Snow Comet.
Right.
Snow Comet's eyes right and suddenly said, Moon Goddess made this? And that's where he kind of covered his mouth, a little embarrassed.
I think Tempest kind of like smiles, like a half-cracked smile, and she says, she's no goddess.
How did you obtain this? This is one of the 8 swords that... Oh.
Snow Comet kind of looked at her and said, what did you say?
Do you have the money or not?
Well,
she sheaths the weapon and begins to turn.
wait a minute. Even though we might not have money, what else would you take as payment.
She like looks you up and down, and she says, "What could you offer me? You look like a bookworm and a simpleton, showing up to this place with no money, no bits.
A simpleton?
You're not impressive at all."
A simpleton?
Listen, I'd rather not make my friend mad. Okay?
I'm already mad. You don't have any money with you.
But
Look like
yet,
beggars in the street.
but
I'm
yet,
wasting my time.
Excuse me. Hey,
that's
excuse me. Would you
no
take...
no comment. Eyes twitch, and that's where it starts to switch from his regular to more vampiric looking, stating, "You insulted Moon Goddess."
Apparently you haven't met her.
I suppose you have?
And defeated her. I think this is where you, like, eyes wide a little bit. And I think she, like, reveals, like, some orbs around her waist. And she says, "Back up."
Oh, I need a roll. Can I use mine to know what those are?
Sure. They glow with green
12.
energy. Yeah, you're
12.
very
Does
confident
that work?
you're very confident that this person has some knowledge of alchemy and magic, and she seems not to be blustering at all.
Okay.
She has obtained this artifact not by normal means. She's clearly not a champion of Luna, right?
No.
Right. So it's not like she's
So
handing it off, right? You also know that those are dangerous, deadly grenades.
I know what those are. Are they from the movie?
They
If
are,
I'm correct.
yes.
I know what they are. So I know what they do, right? And Lansing knows what
Oh,
they
yeah.
do.
Oh, yeah. Maybe not the full extent, but you definitely know what they do. Yep. She says,
Okay.
"Back off."
Not until you take back what you said.
Snow, stop.
Back off, Lansing.
Oh,
That's where he's deceiving, and he started to turn into the monster, the Bat Pony Demon, as they called it.
this isn't good.
Excellent. I mean, it's not surprising. Roll me a body.
Oh no. Wait, me?
Nope.
Not me.
Yep. Okay.
Hey.
Are you going to keep that?
No, I'm going to go I'm going to use 3 of my tokens.
Sure. Auto succeed. Your body begins to turn to black crystal. Unfortunately, tell me how the power of friendship saves your butt.
Power friendship through the
Curious how
element
this
of
happened.
loyalty. Actually, started to burst an energy flow through him as he just burst through the crystals, showing that he is definitely close to becoming full-blown demon bat pony. As he keeps on as he started to remembered something that his father told him. My family have long served under Luna and every single royalty of Equestria. So I will not stand to hear a little tramp insult them without even a hint of what they truly are.
Awesome. I guess this is where we roll initiative, since, she just attacked you.
Oh god, we just got into a fight now.
Yeah,
Let's see how
you
this
literally
goes.
just got into a fight, so...
Oh wait, I just realized she can't use sword. I just realized that. Or I think so. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Oh no, never mind. I regret what I said. Shit. Where's my initiative
Let's go ahead
at?
and delete this.
Where's my initiative at? Where's it?
Let's see here. I need to see her stats real quick. Go ahead and place yourself. You guys are literally right next to each other as the deal goes sideways. Where's Izzy, by the way? Is Izzy next to you guys?
No, I probably think he's somewhere off. Like, he probably went back.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he's kind of like left you to conduct your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Well, what is initiative again? I totally forgot since we haven't. Oh, okay. Thank you.
What is a D20? A D20?
Mm-hmm.
7. Okay.
Okay. Jesus,
I'm guessing
goes
she goes
first. Yep. Good lord.
Oh, good lord, almighty.
Are you guys that close together?
Yeah. Hold on. Not close together.
Terrible. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's 10. And then 7. Okay, top of the round. Let's see here. Who's going berserk?
Me.
Okay, she throws another one at you. Roll me a body. Okay, you make it. And then she attempts to cast a spell. Spell goes off. She disappears.
Of course.
Snow Comet, your turn.
Okay. He, since he disappeared and he's now full-blown, demon, he looked around and listened to see if he can detect her through sound.
Well, roll me a mind to see if you can identify what she did. Yeah, she's still around. I believe you
flies up.
Do something, don't you?
Huh?
I believe you need to do something in order to keep your rage, don't you?
Oh yeah, I need to attack.
Not
Yeah.
They're not attacking me.
Oh shit!
That's kind of the trade-off. I have to attack.
God.
He swings his hoof towards Lansing.
Roll
like
body.
his right hoof.
Oh god, I have to roll body, don't I? Oh,
Yep. Body versus body. Good lord. Would you like to keep that one?
No, I do not want to keep that one. Can I auto roll concede that?
Sure. Go ahead.
So that's like 3 tokens, right?
That is 3
That I have
tokens,
to-
yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Your companion turns on you in his vicious rage. Top of the round. Lansing. Actually, it's Lansing's turn, and then it's top of the round.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna put up my my force field, actually.
Okay. Roll it. I believe you need a 6 to cover yourself, correct? DC is 6. Hello? Hello?
I think something happened to his Wi-Fi.
I still see him on Discord.
I did heard someone get in and out.
Bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
We're looking for that force field roll. Maybe? What's going on here?
Well,
Yes,
Hello?
welcome
oh
back.
my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Roll your force field. DC is 6, I believe, to cover yourself.
A 6? Alright.
Mm. 16. Keep that in mind. How big is this force field?
About the size of a house.
Oh, okay. Are you pushing your companion back?
Yeah.
All right. Are you resisting this?
Am I resisting it?
Yeah.
Probably not, because it is a bit strong.
Okay. You get pushed back out of the circle. Boom.
Did I push Tempest too?
You don't see Tempest anywhere.
Mm.
Snow Comet, you're up next. You're currently outside the circle.
He tries to find Tempest again through sound or even through flight.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a mind as you're like searching for her. Tempest is right here. Clearly transformed into your companion.
Snow simply shouts, "You will pay dearly for your insolence." And he tries to break through the barrier.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a body as you attempt to shatter the shield.
Oh,
It's a roll-off.
Oh, she's in the fucking barrier.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean a roll-off? Oh.
It's 16 versus 16. It's a roll-off between defense versus offense.
Oh, I
God.
did it again. For that
16
roll-off, my
again.
bad.
Yep.
Did he give fucking 16 again?
He did, yes.
Oh my god.
You need to roll, Wick. Oh, the shield
17.
holds. The shield
Wow.
holds. Lansing, it's your turn.
You got lucky.
Okay. Alright, so can I try? I'm looking around to see if I can find any signs of her.
Sure,
At
go
all?
roll me a mind. Yeah, she's no longer there. She teleported.
Oh. So where is she at now?
She teleported.
So she's gone, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Hmm. So that means the battle's over, isn't it?
No, it's not. You still have
Oh,
a command. Wailing on your shield.
Sorry.
Battle's over with Tempest. A new one has just begun.
Oh, I gotta fight Snow Comet. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Get this over with.
Sure.
Alright. I'm not gonna kill him, I'm just gonna try to stun him or something.
So you can't kill each other, to be clear. You can only knock each other in.
I know. I might use my telekinesis.
Sure.
Just
To be clear, are you dropping your shield to cast a spell?
oh shit.
You have to concentrate on it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna drop my shield actually. You know what? Forget about it. I'm just gonna keep it up.
Okay. You can still move and do stuff. You just can't cast spells.
I can't do anything because there's
Snow Comet, it's your turn.
Well, I would like to break out of this, but considering that Snow Comet is still thinking that Tempest is lancing,
Sure.
I think he's still gonna
Okay, try to shatter that shield. You gotta break that 17. Nope. Try as you might, bite and claw and tearing, all of it is for naught as the shield continues to maintain its defense. Wick, it's your turn.
I'm gonna get reason into him like, Snow Comet, she's gone. She teleported, she is gone. The battle's over. Calm yourself down.
Roll me a charm as you attempt to calm your companion down.
My charm is out. Okay, hold on.
It's
Oh, wait, that's
even
an
with
upgrade.
Upgrade, too? Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
So do I roll a charm or?
Yeah, as resistance, yeah.
Holy shit, that's like a 16.
Are you going to re-roll that, Wick? Because that is an upgrade.
Yeah.
You don't get an upgrade.
Yeah.
And I got a 10 crit.
Yep, roll again. It's a D12.
Wait, is he trying to roll to destroy my shield, or am I trying to roll to,
He's attempting to reset. Wow, you rolled a natural one. Oh, no, you keep the 10. So you have to overcome his 10 and charm.
Wait, me or him?
You are trying to convince him to calm down, right?
Right, okay, so I need to roll again, right?
Yes, because you rolled with an upgrade.
11.
There you go. Ba-boom. Tell me the words that you do to calm your companion. At least to bring him back to his senses.
Okay. Snow Comet, she is gone. Stop it. What? Why are you even attacking me? There's no fight or anything. There's no means of anger. She is gone.
That's when Snow started to calm down. But as he's calming down, Lansing noticed that a little bit of dark flames or a dark orb is dispersing as he's turning back to normal. Once he fully come back to his senses and is normal, he look at Lansing and just ask, "What happened?"
I'm gonna put my force hold down on me and gonna say, you got angry, you turned to your course form, Tempest is gone, and you tried to attack me, and I got to your senses.
I see. That's when Snow kind of looked down and feels very ashamed of himself.
It's okay.
Is this really
Yeah, it's
cut
just
over
yeah.
to the other party as you two are staring awkwardly at each other?
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, what is going on? Scene cuts over to the Dark Horizon. What's going on in the Dark Horizon? If you guys are talking, you're probably muted.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. What's going on over here?
Oh, well, I believe we were just finishing up our stories for the evening. I was talking about how there are beautiful villages in the frozen north there, and the reindeer come and go to these lovely huts they built out of whatever elements they could find within the frozen regions. It's not a lot out there, but the lights and the skies are truly something to behold. A fully different sort of amazing view than the sunsets of your homeland.
Haven't been past the Crystal Empire.
Oh, perhaps you should go sometime. Yakistan would probably be worth a visit too. Like I say, a unique place, but worth experiencing.
Perhaps another lifetime.
Maybe. Maybe.
Hakim glances at your companion. What does Brighthorn do? What's his story?
Pretty simple. Grew up in Baltimore. Had a friend. And her name was Pearl Wing. We were her friends for many years. And one day she had to move away. I haven't been the same ever since.
Did you love Pearl Wing?
Yeah, you could say. Although most of our time was before her adolescence, and so it was childhood and looking back, I guess I did have a crush on her, and I guess I could only. And if I could wager again, she probably had a crush on me.
You should probably contact her and tell her how you feel.
Yeah, if I knew how. When she moved away, she didn't know where she was going. And it's not exactly there's a big book of where everyone is with the means of contacting them. I mean, there probably is, but I don't think it magically updates to their location.
It should.
Have you heard of this? What is this ancient technology? What is it called? Phone book.
Yeah, I have heard of it. I just don't know. I just don't know which phone book of where I'd use to contact her.
I think Hakim scratches his side of his neck, and he's like, "Well, I wish there was a way to contact people, ponies."
And even if I did contact her, what would I say? It's like, remember me? Remember me?
Perhaps keep it simple. Just, hello, how are you doing? How have you been?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, I love you. Sometimes,
It'd be fun, though.
It would be interesting, yeah. Perhaps you should just, say hello. Drop a line.
Yeah, somebody's dropping in and out again.
Do you have any other stories besides your childhood love?
Not really.
Your story reminds me when the first time I looked at Fizza.
Go on.
He blushes a little bit. He's like, no. I've already told my story.
Okay. Fair enough.
He nods, and he's like, well, if that is it, then I will be turning in. I will be sleeping below deck. What will you two be doing?
Well, I'll be keeping first watch, and then I'm going to get some sleep myself.
Indeed. Hakim descends below deck, leaving you two alone to discuss whatever needs to be talked about.
I think we have discussed the most pressing issues already.
Ship moves. Who's on second watch?
Most likely, probably me. Considering, and I don't know. Oh, are the storm crew? Oh, what is their status? Are they locked up, or are they willing to work?
So you have kept them bound and chained. You've tried communicating with them, and the communication went sour.
Oh. So it's not really a case of they're not will. Because so it's not a case. So they are capable. So it's not a case of whether or not they're capable of watch. It's the language barrier that's preventing them from being useful.
May also be that they don't want to do it. I mean, we did communicate with them at one point, and they were not necessarily enthused by the idea.
So to be clear, when you guys talked to them, you guys attempted to persuade them to join you. Fabio went into a dream and tried communicating with him. He had failed in that, and they thought he was a ghost. Yeah.
It didn't work out quite the way we would have preferred, no.
So dice rolls was against you. I need you guys to roll me a d20 at night to see if anything happens.
All right. That then.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. It's a safe journey. You see in the distance in the morning a huge plume of smoke. The person who's keeping second watch, I believe that is Brighthorn, correct? I need you to roll me a mind as you're staring off into the distance. You quickly realize that wreck is the White Pearl. With the 16, you can see the captain of the White Pearl along with the crows down below, like salvaging the equipment. There are a few guards and giant scorpions that are assisting them.
Is there any way we can make contact with the crew of the White Pearl?
You are currently, I believe, 200 feet up in the air. And the smoke is off in the distance. Do you have a message or something like that you could do so?
Do we have flags?
You also see the golden domes of Pantheria in the distance.
Panthera.
Thank you, Panthera. The golden domes of the magnificent fortress in the capital.
So do we have flags for signaling aboard?
You're a pirate ship. I don't see why you wouldn't or you couldn't make them.
Well, even pirates would carry flags to signal their intentions.
True.
Not necessarily positive, but...
No, I think we've already checked through the ship's inventory. No, we didn't. I don't think we found any flags.
Well, okay. Just wanted to be sure, see what other options we could have to communicate our intentions, because otherwise we're going to be descending toward them, and I suspect the captain may try to shoot at us with whatever he's got. Not much, I'm sure, but I do want to know what happened to the ship, and to rescue anyone we can.
Are you approaching the wreck?
Carefully, yes.
Excellent.
Let's. I'm gonna see if I can convince the what's his name, the Ambassador to go up on deck and wave at them.
Let's see here. You are seen and spotted. You hear below deck. You see them like scurrying around. The cat folk don't seem to be too concerned at all, right? But the crows and the Pegasus is clearly concerned at the massive warship that's loomingly approaching.
Yeah, I thought they might find that a little bit disturbing.
Right.
We're gonna, try and put up any kind of signal we can to communicate, that they should not worry quite so much.
Sure, roll me a piloting or a mind and a way to convey your intentions.
I mean, we're smoking, right? We could just write stuff in the sky.
Yeah,
I think that would require
cloud wrangling,
or us to have control over when the smoke is emitted. Also, I don't think this is the kind of smoke that would be used for skywriting.
Well, I don't know either, but I'm trying stuff here.
Okay, what are you trying to convey?
Really simple message, just, we come in peace, basically.
Okay.
We want no problem. We don't intend any harm.
Okay, your message is received. I think this is like when the crow and Pegasus take to the air. They start slowly approaching the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Captain Storm and the crows circle around above you, right, as you approach. And they're like,
okay.
Ahoy! Who goes there?
Well, we're going to get close enough so we can actually communicate effectively and let them know. We've taken the ship and come to see if we can help.
Permission to come aboard as the crows and the Pegasus fly around.
Yeah, permission granted.
They land, right? And they say, "Whoa, you did take it over. We thought you were dead. Or at least slaves, at the very least."
Shouldn't underestimate us like that.
No.
This is where they tell you everything that has been going on. Tell you that the catfolk are currently helping to salvage what's left over of the White Pearl. And they are currently... your companions are in Panthera. And that the ambassador, Fizza, is also with them. Hakim is relieved, right?
Right.
At this news. And he says, "Aye. So where's the captain and crew?"
Oh, well, they're below decks.
What should be done with them?
Well, that's a difficult question. I haven't determined the specific course of action yet. I think the best option will be to take them back and see if we can put them on a proper trial.
Yeah, because we found something in the quarters that confirms that he is not. That attacking your ship was something pre-planned. And the map from the quarters.
The Queen and King will need to know about this. This pirate was clearly having double dealings. I assume you
absolutely
the letters.
Pirate.
It's like, true enough. True enough. I was offered a similar deal.
Interesting.
In Turboline.
Well, we're happy that you chose a different path.
I didn't have much of a choice.
Yes, I know. But such is the art of diplomacy.
That cost me a ship. He looks at Hakim and says, you owe me for cargo. And he turns to you and says, you owe me a ship.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that.
It says, if you want to go
For the
ahead and land
moment.
next to the White Pearl, there's items we can place upon the ship and drag it to Panthera.
All right, but be aware that the ship is somewhat damaged. I'm not sure what its cargo capacity may be at the moment.
Is it now? Let's have a look-see at it.
Well, you can see for the smoke for yourself.
So the Dark Horizon's always producing smoke. That's one of its magical properties in which it does.
Oh, well, okay.
It literally flies on the black mist or the black smoke of which it produces. That's why it's called the Dark Horizon.
Oh, well, I just figured that was a good name for a pirate ship.
Says, indeed, somebody's been throwing crap in here. He looks at the ship's engine. He's like, what has gone on here? He looks at it and says, yeah, it's damaged pretty badly. We'd probably need a unicorn of some sort, some magical folk in order to fix this.
Huh?
Yeah.
Whoever we need.
Pinnacle and I are magic, and we don't. Are pretty magical, and we don't know how to fix this.
Says, neither do I, and I'm a captain. I've not seen this sorcery before.
Almost no one has. This was some proprietary new technology of the Storm Kings. Apparently, it's quite impressive if you can get it working.
A prototype of some sort, you say?
Yes. So it would seem.
Have you asked the captain?
Yes, he hasn't been particularly cooperative, as you might imagine.
Let me talk to him.
Oh, yeah. By all means, as long as you don't do anything that would prevent us taking him to trial, I'm happy to let you have a conversation.
So there's a conversation alone.
Well, like I say, the earlier
Okay,
stipulation holds. He must be in one piece, so we can have that trial.
Well, he'll still be alive.
And functioning?
And functioning.
All right.
The two captains go below deck and into the captain's quarters. Do you go with them?
No, but I'm going to listen from outside.
Okay, so this is the captain's quarters. Like, he shuts the door and everything else. You can hear the muffled sounds. Are you listening at the door?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a mind.
Yeah.
Brian Horn, you don't hear nothing?
Let's see. Just a straight mind?
Straight up mind.
All right.
Pinnacle, you can hear like certain like tidbits, like greed. What is your contact with them? Who do you serve? You could hear him say like, "Yes, I serve greed." Pinnacle. Something interesting that you find out is that Storm serves Despair.
Huh. So they're, even in their service, they are at odds with each other.
That's who they serve, right?
Right.
You don't hear any violence, but you do hear the conversation as of like who's serving who, and then everything else. He's like, "Aye, and what do you do with these others? These other two?" He's like, "He took control of the ship." He's like, "How has he done this?" He's like, "He's taken my heart. He's taken the soul of the ship." It's like, "How did he do that?" And he's like, tells him about the magical artifact. He's like, "If you ever want to be captain of this ship, you'll have to kill him for it." He just like rolls his eyes. Well, you don't hear it, but you're just like hear like the ugh, more lies from a defeated captain, right?
Mm-hmm.
They eventually step out. You don't gain any more insight into any other conversations that they're having. because of your 13, he steps out and he says, "Indeed, I found out everything that I need to know."
So you've got everything you need to repair the ship from that?
I said, "No, but my conclusion remains the same. Need some magic user in order to fix it."
All right, that's...
Tell me how you gain control of this ship. He looks and asks you, Pinnacle. Storm asks you.
Well, we defeated the people who were running the ship. It was a fairly difficult challenge. We had to fight our way through a whole lot of them. I think the big fireball was the big selling point at the end there.
Says you know this ship is cursed, don't you? The captain's bound to it.
Interesting. Yes, I've heard something about that.
Yes, that's what I learned from it. Where'd you get that scar?
That?
It looks at your chest.
Oh, well, magical events happen. It was quite the battle, actually. Like that fireball, I was engulfed in it myself. And when you have a fight like that, you end up with all kinds of interesting injuries and scars.
I made a dealing once before, too.
Oh, yes?
I regret it to this day. I have a scar, just like you.
Really?
I think that's when he shows you his black armor. I think that's when you look at his black armor, and then look at the materials of the ship that has been created. Your eyes widen. They're the same materials.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Indeed, he says. Except for you, you control this massive behemoth. This cloaks me in shadows.
Well, I didn't think it was out cost. It was that or crash into the mountains.
This dark magic always has a cost there, laddie.
Thing comes free, but hopefully we can find a way to make it worthwhile.
You let me know when you do. This is where he turns, right? And goes above deck. Did you find the sword?
What sword?
A black sword.
We found no black swords.
What did the pirate have upon him? I care not for what gems and treasures you find, but did he have the black sword?
Any sword, and it's certainly not in our inventory.
Are you lying to me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not lying to you at all.
We didn't?
There was no sword.
Sure, because I think I remember him. Remember the captain we fought having a weapon.
Yeah, but it was just a rusty old blade. Yeah, there's nothing.
It was not the black sword. He's talking about a very specific weapon.
Indeed.
Very specific.
Trust me, when you see the blade, it'll mark a clear, distinct gouge in your eye. Something that you won't forget.
Yes, well, we did not see something that would match that description. I'm sorry to say.
He curses under his breath and says, "Damn it all, I wish he had it."
I wish we had it too. It would make the next steps that much easier.
Great.
Well then, Captain. The words kind of get caught in his throat and he says, "Where to next?"
We need to go to Panthera, where presumably our friends went, as you were telling us earlier.
Do we get a
Must-
cutscene? Do we get a cutscene where we go over?
Yeah.
All right,
That seems
let's
like
switch
the right time
over.
to do it.
All right. Cuts back over to the other scene where the two are awkwardly staring at each other.
I was actually thinking that we were back at the palace
Oh,
with the visa.
okay. You guys are heading back to the palace?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay, you guys head back to the palace.
Thinking about that sword though, like, still, I feel like it was important for some reason. I don't know.
I think Snow is still a little embarrassed of what happened, and he just doesn't talk or even acknowledge anyone as he just slumps back against
Oh no!
a chair or something like that, while Lansing and Beaver fall around him.
What do you guys do?
Heading back to the palace, I just fucking realized.
Hmm?
Oh.
You're kind of cutting in and out here.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. What do
I'm
you
so
two
sorry.
do?
We're heading back to the house.
Right, we got that.
You guys are back at the palace. What do you guys do?
Like I said,
Waiting for our
Snow,
friends. Should we wait for our friends?
Snow is just sitting right next to Lisa, not really saying anything or even acknowledging her as he just slumps down and just stares at the floor.
I think this is like where Izzy kicks you in the shin and says, "Hey, what about my payment? I showed you the
Payment?
town. Like,
And how much is that?
said 2 bits what we agreed upon."
Fine. Here's 2 bits.
Like he
And he
bites
just
the
tosses
coin.
them.
Gives you like a toothy smiley grin. He says, "Thanks, friend."
And he just
Hey,
waves
Snow,
with
you-
pause.
Snow, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm terrific. Why wouldn't I be?
Listen, it wasn't your fault, alright?
You can say that, but it doesn't change the fact I almost tried to kill you.
Yes. And no. Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah?
did try to. Yes, you did try to kill me, but you couldn't control yourself, nor you can control the beast inside you. So it's technically the curse's fault and not yours. Plus, it's Tempest's fault for making you mad.
Sometimes I wonder if it's the curse's fault at all.
You know, something's been bothering me.
Oh yeah?
How did Tempest require one of the moon blade in the first place?
Well, considering how she insulted Boon Goddess, I believe she might have killed... Well, either fought against Luna or killed one of her champions.
But I thought, would I recall or remember Tempest being on the good side or something like that?
Roll me a mind.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. He's breathing so loud. Who's breathing that loud? I can hear that. Oh, I gotta. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna roll that.
Reroll?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get this.
Okay. You're not sure. Last time you heard that Tempest was serving the Storm King and had attacked the Royal Sisters and Twilight Sparkle. Had actually kidnapped all 4 of the princesses. You've heard nothing but bad things about her.
Is he okay? Is
Athena, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm fine.
I can hear you breathe in the background, mate.
Sorry, I'll just
No,
turn
it's
off the
fine.
mic here.
It's fine. I was just concerned, mate.
Well, either way, I have heard of Shadow Tempest before. And yes, he did conquer them, but still. It does bother me. What bothers me even more is Snow looks at his hooves, and I just think that Lisa is healing all this. And Snow simply asks, how can I get rid of this confronting curse already?
Hold on. Right. Gotta remember, I used 2 rare books. Don't have 1 more. Can I roll to see? I only used 2 rare books throughout this whole entire session. I only got 1 more.
Sure.
Do you mind if I roll to see if I have a book about curses or rare curses in magic?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. You requires a rare book, yes.
So will it 10 work?
I mean, you get a brief description of what curses are and who they affect, and then past examples, right?
Right. I'm gonna actually. Do you mind if I re-roll that again?
Sure. You spend another token of friendship?
Yeah, I have a lot.
All right, go ahead.
I think I might need to use 3 here.
Yeah, I'll use 3. I'm gonna use 3.
You gonna auto succeed? Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell him about your curse? Or would you like me
Yes.
to?
You
Okay.
do it.
Yep.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, there you go.
But first, let him get back on.
Does he keep DCing?
Yeah, I think that's the case. There we go. Okay.
I'm back. Sorry.
This curse was brought down by... This curse is handcrafted by the disharmony of cruelty itself. What it does is simply embodies every single negative emotion in oneself and create a bit of a manufacture of itself. Well, I guess you could call a personality within itself. And the longer that the curse stays within the body of a victim of it, he will grow to become frequently angry, like any kind of movement, or he gets angry very easily at the slightest of things. And whenever the curse is active, some of the changes will start to slow down, or even permanently stay there, like the fangs, the eyes, or the wings, until the rage explodes to the point of no return, which, much like the black coin does, where they succumb to the darkness, what was it? Turning into a servant of greed, the curse will make them a servant of cruelty.
So wait, that's in the book.
That's what you find out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're telling me this, or am I showing you it?
You're showing him this.
Yeah, so I looked for the book and I found it and I just showed it to him. I left.
No comment. Looked into it and his eyes kind of widen as he starts trembling a little. Now realizing that he's practically a ticking time bomb.
Is there a way to get this? Is there any saying in it?
You mean, is there a way to break the curse?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, there is a way to break the curse. The only way to break the curse is either two ways. By defeating the one that gave the victim the curse in the first place, or have him be embraced by the pure essence of the elements of kindness.
Con, that one, a little upset about. I hate rolling that ones.
Well, you spent 3 tokens, to be clear.
Yes.
You said you were spending
And I have-
3 tokens.
And I did that, and I only have 3 more tokens left. So,
My, how quickly it burns through. Yes.
yes.
Excellent.
But yeah, that's two
Okay.
ways to break the curse. Either by defeating the one that gave the victim the curse in the first place, or by having the victim be fully embraced by the pure essence of the element of kindness. The pure opposite of cruelty.
So, you mean like the pure essence, like the person who has the. Is it talking about the elements? Or someone that is the element of kindness?
I'm gonna say someone
yes. You
that
want to say
is-
yes. You want to say yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's Fluttershy, but I don't know where she's at.
Yeah, you do.
Wait, what?
She went with Princess Twilight Sparkle into the depths to defeat greed.
Oh no. So, listen.
She is currently cast in stone.
Oh, she is?
Avarice told you this.
Oh, right. Fuck. I'm sorry. It's just.
So Snow calmly looked at Lansing and said, "Well, what's the plan?"
I've been thinking. Remember how, I forgot who someone said that we need the black sword to defeat one of the,
Elements
one of the
disharmony?
disharmonies. Yes.
Yeah, that was the captain.
Do you think that the Night Blade is the Black Blade?
It's possible, considering that it was indeed black.
Because you got that 17, you know that Princess Luna would not forge a blade of despair.
Oh, right. Mm.
That's a sword of her creation, to serve as her royal guards.
Okay. But why was Tempest offering? I'm
Why
so
was-
so fucking confused right now. I'm trying to think.
Knowing that,
Didn't
Why
have
did
the
you
money,
want-
bruh. You didn't have the money, bruh.
I did.
You got
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have
I
the
know.
monies. And then you
That's okay.
attacked her. And then you attacked her. And then she ran away.
well, to be
Okay,
fair,
so Okay, so Snow Comet, do you know any so in your guard time, do you know when you started your guys' adventure, did you hear anyone talking about some dark blade or something before the captain told us?
Well, funny enough, it was actually my father that told me about it. See, my father and his family has been serving the royal guards for ages, but not under Celestia's rule, but rather by Luna. So, after she was banished, my father's family served Celestia, but when she returned, they went back to serving Luna through and through. That's why you heard me saying Moon Goddess. We see her as our divinity. It's like how everyone else sees her sister as a divinity.
Okay. Did so when the disharmony and such happened, did Moon or your father or anything talk about the black sword at all before you guys started your adventure?
Well, nothing from my father. As for Luna, I wasn't a full-blown Royal Guardsman. I was in training because, well, when I got kicked out, I was butting head with my commanding officer signing armor. I disagreed with his thought. I called him very, very protective and cowardly at times. And in turn, he called me reckless, a loose cannon. And I know that if I ever see him again, he'll definitely go all out and explain that he was right.
I'm gonna do some brain knowledge here. Hold on.
You do some brain knowledge. What's a brain knowledge?
Yes, I'm gonna read. Since Lansing wrote down the poem I think that was like to find the sword or something like that. So I'm gonna pull out the note and I'm gonna say, you remember that poem the captain say about the black sword, right?
Yeah, it's
Hold on, I gotta pull out the note.
So you're referring to the Sword of Despair, not the Moonblade?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes, the Sword of Despair. Okay, so Shadow seeks for things to take the role of fallen kings, Pear of chance, hope is Cactus, follow silence, and a grave of darkness. So that so I just show him the note, and I'm like, we could maybe figure out this poem and think on where to actually find this.
maybe.
While we wait for our friends.
So I will admit that
I need both of you guys to roll me a mind. See if you guys remember who had the sword last, right?
Right. So do I get an in for that?
No, this is just common knowledge. This
Oh,
is
okay.
to see if you guys remember who had it.
I can give you a hint.
I mean, might as well. Like, you're not there, but you can just tell them.
I know, but they've supposedly read the same book that was written by this character.
I know, they're literally looking
Right.
at this, doing this, yeah.
So
And
there was a
at this,
character
like,
in
yeah.
the previous game called Summer Breeze who wielded the sword that we're discussing right now.
Yes.
That was the last known individual to have the Black Book, the Book of Despair.
Right,
The
right.
blade.
The blade.
Or, I'm sorry, the Blade of Despair. My bad.
The book, yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about the crystal book and the black coin. You're looking right now at Despair's weakness, which is the blade and the armor. You know where one set is, but you don't know where the other is.
The captain has the armor, but the sword is somewhere. So, So I can't roll mine to think of like half of the poem or something like that.
So, right?
Well, I did roll mine.
You
Got
guys
it,
are
10.
so close. I can't do this. I can't tell you everything.
Snow simply
18. Does that work? Does that work?
So the
Does an
18
18
tells
work?
you the last person who willed it was Summer Breeze. You know this. I told you this
Okay.
before.
I know. I already know that.
The book.
I should probably rephrase that.
Show players. He wrote this book. You know that he is a Kieran.
Yeah, but where's Summer Breeze at?
books.
That's the key, isn't it?
Summer Breeze is...
Where is Summer
That's
Breeze?
that was I fucking trying to roll for. I was trying to rephrase like, okay, where's Summer Breeze at? God damn it! I'm so sorry. I was trying to rephrase that.
Fictional depictions.
Well, Summer Breeze shouldn't be hard to find. I'll tell you that.
Hmm.
Otherworldly adventure. No Comic kind of had a little thought and simply said, what if everything in the book isn't all fictional and whatnot?
What do you mean by that?
Why would you ever have believed it was fictional?
Well, this book, what if in there is small notes or hints of where the sword is located? Like a little puzzle. I will try to find more about this moon sword on my end. Though honestly, during my time, sometimes I was training or hanging out with the Flurry Horde at times.
Oh, I am such a fucking idiot. Oh.
So, which guards did you serve with? Let's get clear here. Which guards did you serve with? Because you probably didn't encounter Flurry Heart. If you are with the Lunar Guards who are in Canterlot.
Oh, really? I thought I was
Shining
thinking
Armor,
that
right.
I was thinking that Flurry would go with Shining Armor at times. A little back and forth in case he was several.
Sure, why not? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
She would travel with him. See her father, yes, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And how Alpha said was he enjoyed the fact that.
But what makes you think that she would talk to a rejected guard that her father hates?
Well, other than the fact that I'm not afraid of him, and I let my emotions be open for the public. Everyone knows exactly how I'm feeling and what emotions I would present.
Again, why would Shining Armor present his daughter to?
No. It's more like a little bump. Like a little accident he would do.
Okay.
I know everybody in the royal family. Nah, bruh. Nah. You a reject.
Oh well.
The only time that Flurry Heart would see you would probably be in disciplinary hearings, in which you would be being kicked out of the Royal Guard.
Fair enough.
That's a good question. What is Flurry Heart's taste? Does she like the bad boys who are cursed? No, she don't. She's got to.
Again, that's true.
Yeah. Rebel against Daddy? Nah, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I didn't read the book, but
Someone you could have
Bacon.
met would have been a retired Princess Luna and Princess Celestia.
Oh,
Who
really?
lives in Silver Shores, yeah. That's something that could have happened.
I guess that does make sense.
But then he wouldn't call them goddesses then, which is kind of weird.
I don't know. Look at Twilight Sparkle. She always used Celestia's name and all.
Wait a minute. Okay, so the book talks about the adventures and such that happened with Summer Breeze that she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
What if some of those locations that she went could maybe have? Hold on. Okay, hold a fucking minute. Hold on. Could I? Is there anything more about this into the book, like locations and such that she had in her adventures?
In regards to what? Be more specific.
Um.
It's literally all of Equestria. Like,
Okay. The most important adventures that she had that were special in some way.
Summer Breeze, you want to tell him?
Oh,
What's
well.
the most important? So, what's the most important? What was the
Most
important?
important. Most important adventure?
Yeah. What did Summer Breeze
Adventures.
write the most about?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I would suspect, did everything from deal with fighting dragons to trying to figure out exactly where the Lost Rock went. But ultimately, the real focus here is the pursuit and eventually encounter with Despair. In the Lair of Despair, in fact.
And
There was also-
where was that location at? If she
Well, that's
wrote-
just outside Ponyville, at the bottom of a cave. You may want to take some rope. Every step is about 50 meters straight down, or 50 feet straight down. Yeah, we've also encountered one individual who was a significant servant of Despair before, during her earlier adventures. Here that you would probably recognize because he's still wearing that same armor. And that, oh god, what was he calling himself at the end? It was Storm, I think? Storm Breeze? Something like
Wait. Oh.
that. And he was definitely involved with the whole serpent battle.
A Lair of Darkness.
If you're really curious, you should go watch the YouTube videos of the previous game.
Was.
Okay. I'm thinking right
Unfortunately,
now.
but some of the YouTube videos don't seem to be working.
Some of them didn't have sound and stuff like that. Yeah, that's audio
Great.
Oh, wow.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What was her last adventure before she?
the last-
Yeah.
The last adventure was the trip down to the Pit of Despair. It was the big, end event for the campaign. And we just, we'd been going down that same cave near Ponyville, out in the Everfree Forest, repeatedly. And each level, there was something more sinister. And at the very bottom, in pure darkness, surrounded by statues, was the entry to Despair's lair. Which is probably why Despair is such an easy time getting to Ponyville.
Well, you did kind of release him.
Yeah, that too.
No. There.
And then you guys made friends with him. And now he's in control of Ponyville.
The sword has to be the quickest place to get it.
I just want to go help Grub. I feel sorry for that whole affair.
I'm trying to think.
It's what happens when you portray despair.
Man, there's something in that book that tells where it exactly is.
So
It's gonna be
in the
hard.
book, it literally tells you what the Grave of Despair is.
Yeah.
It tells you that it is the plane of despair.
Hmm.
The void of
I know.
despair. That is his
I know.
home territory. His home base.
Mhm.
Just like,
feel like-
you know,
feel
Discord
like-
has his realm. Despair has his.
Right. Okay. Wait. So okay. So Summer Breeze basically had the armor and such in the first place, and the sword.
Storm has the armor.
Oh shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about that. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, Storm. Okay. So before then, man, I need a recap. So who had the sword and the armor in the first place?
Well, the armor would be Storm's thing. That was what he ended up wearing after he fell to the influence of despair.
Right.
He basically lost that character. The sword
Right.
was with Summer Breeze until the end. Summer Breeze may well still have it.
Twilight Sparkle sent Summer Breeze on a mission to kill the World Serpent, Yomander.
And that we did do.
He did not plunge it into the serpent's heart. Instead, he drove it deep into the creature's eye.
Yes.
So that means
The creature disappeared after that with the sword into Despair's
And-
lair. It is from there that Summer Breeze found it in the creature, half-eaten creature, because Despair had been eating his servant.
Oh, that's why it was dead. I was
That's
trying to figure that
fucked up.
part out.
Oh, you haven't met the elements of
Wait a
Despair.
minute.
You haven't
Hold
met shit.
fucking minute. Hope's carcass to play.
It gets really interesting when you finally meet them.
Yeah, you
Take
haven't
the
even
role-
met the main ones. You're close,
Okay.
though. Several times. You guys are, like, super close.
The shadow seeks for things that take the role of fallen kings, fear of chance, hopeless carcass, follows the silence, and a grave of darkness.
Don't tell me that the sword is still in there.
No, Summer Breeze took it with him out of the tomb.
Right.
We left the tomb by teleport, so everything came along.
With him, yep.
Wait. So if Summer Breeze... Okay, if Summer Breeze did take it, what happened to her?
Well, that's the interesting question, isn't it?
She wrote a
What
book.
was... Right,
Yes,
and...
she did.
She clearly
Hold
wrote
on.
a
So,
fantasy
what was...
book.
So what was her last sighting, so... Or she wrote the book and everything?
I don't know. It's not in the book.
Every character and
so
such,
good. So good.
every character and such have their own locations or that they really, really need to go. Obviously, that sword was really much important. And
Well, you know, Summer Breeze does live somewhere.
right.
That's what you're asking.
Yes, that's you probably don't know, don't you?
Oh, no, I actually know exactly where Summer Breeze probably is, assuming the GM wouldn't contradict me on it. And what Summer Breeze would have done for the past while. I'm not going to tell you because
And I'll ruin the thing.
that would be sort of serious metagaming.
Right. So So she. Fuck. What?
Whoops.
I'm so.
I mean, is this where we're going to end it?
I think we need to if we're going to be ending on time at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Kind of piecing it together. You guys keep getting stuck on
Wait,
the same
wait,
stuff.
Oh, wait. What are we stuck on?
Well, I will, say, what species is Summer Breeze? You remember that?
Kieran.
Right.
Kieran.
And
Oh. the location where the actual Karen slip had. Oh. I kind of figure that out.
That will definitely send you
That
in
would
the
be
right direction. That'll get you a good start.
right. So probably need to find where they actually live, or if you guys already know where it is by character, then that would be good.
Nobody's.
But if not,
Yeah, nobody in this particular party is likely to have
ever gone there.
I've done more than meet Summer Breeze at some point.
right. So I might have to do in character when we get back to session. I might have my Lansing dig deeper and try to find where they actually are.
All right, this is how we end it. Confused.
Yeah.
Might as well. I mean, pretty much what it is. It's so
right.
confused.
Well, you say that as if confusion is an unusual circumstance for our party.
Yeah, it is.
We'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope everybody had fun.
Right. Yeah.
Bye.
Next time.
Later.